How many of you have really ever asked yourself, what's my current networking ROI? And truthfully, if you think about it, you are really looking at, you need to really be thinking about how much am I really spending on membership dues and fees each year? How much is it costing me to go to conferences? How much am I spending on, those amazing networking lunches and breakfasts where we're meeting a lot of people and we're also adding on a lot of calories and getting fatter, but we're not getting more business? How much are we spending on gas and parking, going to and from networking events, and those hotels and air travel to these conferences and seminars? On average, the research has shown that on average, professionals spend about $2,500 a year on networking, and that's just an average. Many people spend a lot more than that. So to really evaluate what your current networking ROI or return on investment is, you really have to look at it this way. Take a look at it this way. Consider this. Let's say that you've decided to join Networking Group A. And Networking Group A is going to cost you $500 a year, right? And out of that, you got a new lead, and it turns into a $5,000 a year client. Okay. So we now know that that's your return on investment from a $500 a year investment, plus maybe some lunches and some travel to and from, right? But supposing instead of spending $500, you invested $1,200 in networking conference or event B. And at that conference or event, now you're actually accessing higher level decision makers, and you find a sweet spot decision maker at your networking event. At event B, and that decision maker engages you and becomes a $30,000 a year client. When you're considering where you should be making your investment in networking, most people would opt for the $500 a year investment, wouldn't they? But look at how it can actually be much more costly to choose a cheaper networking decision than it would be to actually spend a little more. In fact, more than double. But look at how it's 600 times the payoff.